everybody and welcome back. For those who don't know, my name's Eimear and I'm the Macmillan Movement Coordinator for Arts in North Down, and I'm going to take you through a Pilates routine today. Please only take part if you're feeling fit and well to do so. There's a little description box below the video. Just have a wee read of that before you take part as well. Make sure you have some water beside you and a cushion or a pillow if you need to. You can do it on a mat or a rug, whatever you have. I think this is week 8. So whatever you've been using for previous weeks, and if you haven't done the previous videos, just nip back onto the channel and have a go at those as well. Before we get started, folks, just want you to make sure you're in a good space, plenty of room around you, and get yourself set up into good posture. So feet just shoulder distance apart, knees soft, shoulders down and relaxed, and just take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just relaxing onto your mat. And by relaxing, I mean just emptying the mind of all those to-do lists, all those stresses that are going on at the moment for you. We're just breathing in and out. Now I just want you to bring your hands up just onto your ribs and just feel those movements in the ribs as we breathe in and as we exhale. Nose and out through the mouth. Just do one more for me. And release the hands down. Okay, just up into the shoulders now. So on a few shoulder rolls, nice and slow and steady, just to get the body loosened up, wakened up, getting ready for your Pilates. Just rolling the shoulders forward, up towards the ears, down and relaxed. And just controlling that breath each time. Slow and steady breathing. Emptying the mind of all our stresses and worries. Just do one more for me. Good job, okay. Bring the hands up now just onto the shoulders and just continue that movement back the ways. Rolling the shoulders back, just open up that chest a little bit more, leading with the elbows out to the front, side, down the back. Controlling that breath. Slow and steady. Only ever moving on an exhale in our Pilates movements, okay? So go through the practice. Inhale prepares you, exhale, you'll move. Just do one more for the shoulders. Bring the hands down, okay? Just give the hands a little shake out, fingers a little wriggle. Well done. Now just bring the hands just up to the sides of the head, okay? We're going to do our upper body twist. So this one, feet are staying forward, knees are slightly soft, hips are staying forward. It's just the upper body movement. So we'll take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, we are just twisting out over one side. Nice and slow and steady. In breath again, exhale out over the opposite side. And not twist them too far, especially for the first one or two. Just get the upper body wakened up, nice and loose. Keeping that core engaged, spines in neutral, hips are forward, we're not twisting the whole body round, we're not coming round in a full twist. Knees are staying forward, hips are forward, just the upper body movement. Good. In breath prepares, exhale, we move. One last time, inhale, prepares, exhale, move. Good, just take an inhale outside, and an exhale brings us back to center, back to neutral. Release the hands down again, just give them a little shake and fingers a little wriggle. And when you're ready, hands up into prayer hands, okay? One last one for the upper body. Nice and pushing palm to palm. We're going to take that inhale, and on the exhale we're going to push right up those palms, right up to the ceiling. Okay, try to get the arms up as straight as you can. And at the top, take another inhale. Exhale, open up the hands. Okay, you might want to turn sideways on your mat if you haven't got enough space. Now bring the hands in just in behind the back. Okay, palm to palm again if we can. Inhale, exhale, open up. Same way that we came forward, we're coming back. Hand to palm at the top. From here, palms together, inhale, exhale, pushing palms down, back into prayer hands. Good. One more time for me. In breath, focusing on the breath, focusing on the push. Not worrying about anything else. In breath, exhale, open. Inhale, exhale, open. Inhale, exhale, down. Brilliant. Just release the hands down. Down to the feet now. I just want you a little bit wider than shoulder distance. Okay, we're going to go into our pushing waters. So into our lunging, side to side. This one, it's a leg movement. Just bringing in the hands as well. We're imagining pushing our hands through a body of water. So just start off leaning out to one side. Both hands are out. We'll take an inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to push our hands right across the body. Just at waist height through the water. Inhale back. Good. Bending those knees. Exhale, opposite way. Slow and steady. Inhale back. Imagine our fingers just trickling through water, really pushing a lot of water to one side. Inhale up. Good. Make sure our back's nice and straight. We're not going too far over the outside leg. 2 more. Inhale back. Exhale we go. Good, and back up just into standing. Keeping the feet in the same position. Okay, wide in the shoulder distance, just turn those toes slightly out. We're going to go into our tree hugs. So our squat position, chest is staying up, bum's being pushed out the back, and we're bending at the knees, okay? Hands are coming up, we're hugging our tree. So inhale the pairs, exhale, we're coming down. Hands around that tree, inhale back up. First couple, don't go too low, okay? Just feel, get your range. Okay, get those knees and ankles wakened up. Core's engaged, we're coming down in that exhale. Back's nice and straight, push the bum out, in breath up. Exhale down. Chest is up each time, maybe just trying to go a little bit lower. Go at your own speed. Take a breather in between each one if you need to. Want to do 2 more for me if you can. Chest up, bum out, knees being pushed out each time. Breath, good. Bring those feet back together. Shoulder distance. Just peel the toes up off the mat and drop them down. Engaging everything right up through the core, through the spine. Brings nice and straight and in line. Once you're ready, if you can, just take a little peel back and forward up onto the tiptoes. Try not to step forward or step back or to the side. If we're really wobbly, folks, make sure you have your hand close by to a wall or something, a chair that you can hold on to. Good. Just up and down onto those tiptoes. Getting the ankles and the calves rolled out. Just do 1 more for me. Up and down. Good. Okay, a wee bit of balance before we go down onto our mat. 3-point balance. Starting off on one leg, we're going to take an inhale, up nice and tall. Standing legs that we're balancing on, just make sure we're next to be bending that knee. Don't knock it out fully. Okay, in breath pairs. Exhale, we're coming forward, to the side, and behind, and back in. Okay, so it's forward, to the side, behind, and back in. So pick a spot on the floor to focus on, or on your mat, or the wall in front, whatever it is. Try and keep that standing leg nice and strong, but rebending it. In breath. If we're too wobbly, folks, keep that foot close to the ground. Remember, you can tap to the front, tap to the side, tap to the back. Okay, depending on your balance, your level. One side might be a bit stronger than the other. Okay, and you might be able to get your leg a little bit higher if it's too easy. Okay, so a little bit higher. Stay in focus, try not to wobble like that. It's pretty hard when you're talking. So a little bit higher if you're concentrating. Work on your level. Do 2 more for me, one on either side. And back to neutral. Well done. Okay, I'll do a few roll downs for the lower back. Starting off this week with hands in the front of the body. Feet shoulder distance, knees slightly soft. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, I just want you to come over, tucking the chin in towards the chest. Hands coming down the legs. And just moving that, rolling the hands down the legs wherever you feel comfortable. Just stretching out that lower back. Keeping that chin tucked in. Keeping the breathing nice and natural. Take an inhale and an exhale, come back up to standing. Shoulders come down and relaxed. Take a breath at the top. Hands just on the lower back now. Rolling down again. In breath. Chin's tucking into chest. Hands coming down the legs. Taking a breath. And on your next exhale, come back up for me nice and slow. Head and neck to last inhale up, shoulders down and relaxed. One last time, back on the front of the body, same again, tucking the chin into the chest. Let's see if we can go a little bit further this time. Don't push through any pain, but now the back's a little looser, a little bit more warmed up, we should go a little bit further. So in breath prepares, exhale, chin into chest, hand coming down the front of the body, rolling down, breathing's nice and natural. Arms might go a little bit further this time for you. Again, only go to wherever you feel comfortable. Take an inhale, exhale, come back up to standing. Nice and slow and steady. Head and neck, again, last thing to come up. Take a breath at the top. Roll the shoulders down and relaxed. Breathe. Well done. Okay, now we're going to go down onto the floor. Do that again, whatever way is easiest for you. If you want to use a chair, that's fine. Me, hands in the front of the body. Same movement as we just done, only this time we're rolling down. Don't tuck the chin into the chest and just bend the knees. Okay, so I'll take an inhale. I'm up tall. I'm coming down, hands down the body. Coming down close, trying to get one hand, 2 hands down onto the mat. And then both knees. And we're coming into a tabletop position, folks, for our first exercise. So again, especially maybe you have your cushion beside your mat if it's easier for you. And we'll get started into the first movement. First movement we're going to do today, folks, is the cat and cow. So once we're down onto the mat, we come up into tabletop position. Okay, so making sure wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Okay, and our knees are about shoulder distance apart, even though we're in this position. Okay. So nice strong back stance, make sure that back's nice and straight, okay? Turn side on a wee bit for you, there you go. Okay, and our cat and cow, okay, so our back's nice and straight, nice and neutral position. We're going to take an inhale, we're going to pull the navel in towards the spine, curling that back right up into an arc. And on the exhale, we're going to sink the tummy down into the floor, okay? So side on, for anyone's not sure. Again, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, back's nice and straight. Inhale for the first movement, we're curling that back up, navels in the spine, everything's nice and tight. Exhale, we're sinking it down, okay, get that nice arc in the back, okay, and the head will come up. And breath in, curl it up, exhale, lowering, stretching out that lower back, okay, so that's our cat and cow. Just keep that movement going. When we're inhaling up, we'll pull that chin up into the chest as well. So we'll pull navel into the spine, chin into chest. you stretch through the back. Exhale as lower the tummy to the floor. Good, just do 2 more for me. And breath up. Exhale down. From here, folks, just want you to sit back in the child's pose for me. Just going back onto the feet. You can double up the fists. Just rest the forehead on the fists or head on the mat. Okay, or it's out to the front or out to the back. A few options for you. And in child's pose, just take a few breaths. Just breathing into the nose, out through the mouth. And on your next exhale then just come out of child's pose and back up into tabletop position. Okay, just adjust the hips if we need to, feet on knees under hips, wrists under ankles. Sorry, wrists under shoulders. Wrists under ankles would be funny. And we're going to go into our Supermans. Okay, so it's opposite sides of the body working here. So if I'm raising out my right arm, my left leg is going out of my Superman pose. Okay, try not to be too wobbly. And for too wobbly folks, maybe just work on one aspect of it. Okay, maybe keep the knees down flat. Just work the arms till we get that core a little bit stronger. Or likewise, keep the hands flat and just work the legs. Okay, so it's up to you. If we can't manage the full Superman, opposite sides, we're just holding. Okay, for a breath and back in. So inhale prepares, exhale we go out. Nice straight line, nice cores engaged, tummies engaged. In breath, exhale, back down. Never holding the breath, okay? You might want to, if it's too much for you, to pump a little cushion under your knees at this point, that's fine. Okay, but nice and strong arms, strong legs, opposite sides of the body. So lots to think about here, core, breathing, opposite sides. Do 2 more for me if you can. And once you're finished, again, just sit back in the child's pose. Take a few breaths. If it's too much, just sit up nice and tall. Okay, and just catch your breath here. Whichever works for you. Next exhale, then we're just coming out. One last time, we're coming back up into tabletop. Okay, we're coming for a full body lift. So a couple of options here, folks. We could, option 1, just untuck the toes, okay? We're going to take an in breath, and on the exhale, if we can, we're just going to push up, lift the knees slightly off the mat, and back down again. Okay, so we're not going to hold it too long in any position. It'll just be an in breath, exhale, lift up, and back down. Okay, so that's level 1. Give that a go. Level 2, so I'll put my mat a wee bit more. Hands are up. Level 2 will be in breath, exhale, bringing the feet out, holding the body up. Okay, full body lift and back down. If you wish, for the whole set, so we'll do about 6 of these. If you want to stay up in the holding position, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure our back is nice and straight. Okay, we're not sinking the hips away down. Our bums away up in the air. We're nice and straight in a press up position. So if you wish and you can hold that starting now. Everyone else is working either on level 1, just the knee lift, and back down. Okay, or a full body, feet out to the back, knees back in. In breath pairs, exhale we move. Strong core. Again, if you need to, please take a breather, take a break. Do 2 more if you can. If you're holding that position, keep the breathing nice and natural. We're nearly there. And relax. Just sit back in the child's pose for me. Take a few breaths. Well done. When you're ready, just come out of child's pose for me. Okay, and the next exercise we're going to do focuses on our side. So again, if you want to grab a cushion, if you need to, or turn your mat around, turn yourself around on your mat, whichever works for you. I'm going to come onto my left side first, just so I'm able to show you. Okay, we're going to do a side leg pulse. I'm just going to tuck that in there. Just depending on your space, folks, whatever way you're turning. Right leg, so I'm on my left side. Okay, so left leg's at the bottom. I can bend that up for a wee bit of balance. I can use my top right hand here for a bit of balance as well. But it's my right leg, let's do it. I'm going to do all the work. Okay, I'm going to take an inhale, I'm going to come up. Okay, I'm going to pulse to the front for 2 kicks and pulse out behind for 2 kicks. Now I'm trying to keep everything straight, okay, not rock too much backwards and forwards, keep that core engaged. Nice straight line, so the easiest way if you can, side on your mat, line your back up with the back of your mat, okay. So when you're ready, we're pulsing forward for 2 and behind for 2. Nice long strong leg, core's engaged, we're not wobbling, we're not letting that top hip roll us forward or pull us back. Two pulses to the front, so 2 kicks to the front, 2 kicks to the back. Keeping that hip working, good. Do one more set for me, 2 to the front, 2 to the back. And bring the leg back to neutral, good. Okay, from here folks, I just want you to roll over onto your back for me. We're going into our set of knee folds. So roll over onto your back, bring your feet, your ankles together, your knees together. Okay, head and shoulders on the mat, arms by our side. We'll take an in breath, and on the exhale, I just want you to drop both knees down to one side. Okay, just let them go to wherever's natural for you. Try to keep both shoulders on the mat. In breath back up. Okay, so don't let them pull the whole body over to the side. Make sure your cushion's not in the way. Okay, so your lower back will come off, peel off the mat slightly, but make sure both shoulders are on the mat, head is looking up. Slow and steady. In breath. Moving on and exhale. Do 2 more for me. Keep those feet, ankles together, knees stacked. Slow and steady on the movement, good. Back up to neutral. Once you're done, just straighten out both legs. Take a breath. And when you're ready, let's bend up both knees for me again. Okay, and this time don't bring the ankles together, bring them shoulder distance. Okay, we're going into our bridges, so we want a wee bit better balance. Okay, so good shoulder distance, hip distance apart for the feet. Hands on the side, head and shoulders will still remain on the mat. We will take our in breath, and on the exhale we are going to lift up our hips towards the ceiling. Pushing the feet into the floor. In breath to top, exhale, lower down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow and controlled. Okay, again, just like the tree hugs, your first couple, don't go your full way up. Just take your time. Okay, let the back get adjusted, core engaged. Slow and steady. In breath with power, exhale, you lift. Everything's nice and tight on the way up. Glutes are tight, hamstrings tight, core's engaged. And everything starts to loosen as we lower nice and slowly. Do 2 more for me if you can. If not, just take a breather, straighten the legs out. Take a breath if you need to. Never holding the breath. Slow and steady. Last one for me. Looking after that back as we come down in the lowering phase. Good, just stretch out the legs. Once you're done, take a breath. When you're ready, next movement is bend on both knees for me again. We're going to do one leg lower. Keep the left leg bent up, right leg's going to do the work. Nice and straight up towards the ceiling. We're going to take an in breath, and on the exhale we're lowering down. Level 1, just lower the foot down, let it rest on the floor, and then bring it back to restart. Okay, level 2, you come down and you recoil back up without it touching the floor. So you work on your level, what works for you. In breath prepares, exhale we move. Slow and steady and control. Long, strong leg. Flexors working, legs nice and straight. Again, depending on our flexibility, depending on how straight our leg is. Everything's nice and tight, core's engaged, glutes are working. 2 more if we can. Moving only on an exhale. Relax once we're finished. Just straighten out both legs. Take a few breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And when you're ready, our last exercise on our back, we are going to do our hundreds. Okay, so we did these ones in the last session. Okay, last week's Pilates. So our hundreds, we're going to do 50. Just turn side on to show you. Okay, so 5 sets of 10. Level 1, head and neck. It's going to stay on the mat. We're just going to pulse the hands down, breathing in for 5, exhaling for 5. Okay, level 2, we're up. Okay, head and shoulders up, nice gap between our chin and chest. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Next level, feet are up, arms and shoulders are up. Okay, feet together. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. So I want you to do that count, the 10, do it 5 times. Okay, once you're done, just take a breather. Whatever level works for you. Don't put any strain on the neck. Okay, so legs can be bent or they can be straight. Whatever works for you if you're on that level. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Feet can be on the floor, head and neck can be on the floor. Don't rush through it. Inhale the full 5, exhale 5. Inhale 5, exhale 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it for me. And stretch it out once you've finished. Take a breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, relaxing that core. Giving it a little chance to recover. And when you're ready, just rolling over onto your right side this time. Okay, onto our right side, back to our leg pulses. Right leg is on the bottom, so we can bend up to give us that little bit of balance. Left hand can be used. The left leg's going to be doing all the work here, okay? So if you have more space, folks, so this you're lying out and not putting any strain on your neck. Foot's up, we're coming nice straight line, core's engaged, pulsing forward for 2 and behind for 2. Okay, really working that hip. Forward for 2, back for 2. Long, strong leg. Breath prepares, exhale, we move. Make sure we're not wobbling, it's not pulling us backwards or rolling us forwards. 2 more for me if you can. 2 to the front, long strong leg. If you're feeling it in the hip, just take a breath. Last time for me. 2 to the front, 2 to the back. And relax the leg. Well done. When you're ready, roll back over onto your back for me. We're back to knee folds, folks, so you can either level 1, what we did the first time, knees together, feet together, and we're just dropping the feet out, the knees out. Okay, level 2, make it a little bit harder if you wish. Bring those up into sort of our tabletop position. Okay, and we are coming out to the side, controlling with our core. Again, head and shoulders are staying on the mat. Lower back will lift off, that's fine. Out to the opposite side. Okay, so whichever level works for you. Don't put any strain on the back if it's too much. Then breath prepares, exhale, we move. Make sure the core is engaged. Okay. Ankles are staying together, knees are staying together no matter what one we're doing. Head and shoulders are staying on the mat even if our feet are on the floor. Okay, don't let them pull the whole body around. Knees are stacked, ankles are together. Just do 2 more for me. Slow and steady, control the breathing. Back to center. Good. Once you're finished, just straighten the legs out. Take a few breaths. Relax the mind. Don't let it wander off. We're just thinking about our breathing and our movements. Okay, bring the feet back up into a bent position. Again, this time we're into bridges, so shoulder hip distance apart. Okay. Same as last time, you can stick with level 1, just our lift up and back down, or you can level 2, we can bring the arms in as well. So as we exhale, bring the arms up and out over the head. We're staying nice and straight, core's engaged, glutes are working. In breath, exhale, back. Slow and steady on that return. Everything will be nice and engaged, tight as we lift up, and as we lower back down, we start to feel it all loosen out. Shouldn't be wobbly, pushing our weight down through our heels. Hands really coming back to as far as we feel comfortable. Exhaling all the way down. Good. Do 2 more for me, slow and steady. Don't be thinking of other things. Let's think of the breath as we lift up, the core. All the muscles working. Last time for me. Take your time, work on your own breath. Once you're finished, just straighten the legs out. Take a few breaths. And once you're ready, just bend the knees back up again. Right knee's going to stay bent this time, left leg's coming up for our leg lowers, left leg's working. Again, level 1, just coming down, slow and steady, don't let the legs speed up, and just rest it on the floor. Bring it back to the starting position and start again. Level 2, coming down, again, don't let it speed up, don't let it touch the floor, bring it back up to start position. Okay, nice straight leg. Try working those hip flexors, core's engaged, glutes are nice tight working here. Slow and steady. Nice straight limbs. Two more if you can. Good, and just relax the leg down. Once you're finished, straighten them both out. Take a few breaths. Next exhale in, just bend both knees back up. We're into our last set of hundreds. So 5 rounds, counting to 10. Your level, either chest, shoulders, neck is on the floor, we're pulsing. Level 2, okay, feet are up. Sorry, feet are flat, heads up, necks up. Level 3, feet are up, either straight or bent. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and steady, that sort of rhythm. Taking the count in your own head. Our head and neck's off the mat, just making sure there's that gap between our chin and our chest. Last set for me. And relax once you're done. Straighten the legs out. Take a breath. When you're ready, I just want you to roll over onto your right side for me. Okay. Again, you can bend up your right knee. Okay, the bottom leg, give yourself a little bit of balance. It's going to be the left leg that's doing the work. We're going to do some knee hooks. Okay, so take our inhale. Left hand can be used for balance. And on the exhale, we're bringing the knee up into the chest. Okay, so it's the top leg. If you're on your right side, it's your left leg. Try not to let the knee drop in or come up to open up too much to the hip. Okay, so try to keep it in line with the body. Straight leg, knee up the hip, or knee up the chest, sorry. Okay, straight leg. In breath, exhale up. Try to keep those glutes tight, keeping the ankle in line with the bum as well, okay? So everything's nice and straight and in line. Looking up, lifting up, straightening out. Do one more for me if you can. Pushing up, straightening out. Good. Well done. Just roll back over onto your back for me. Okay, from here we're just going to do a little bit of sit-up prep. Okay, so knees are bent up. Hands are just going to be on our thighs. We're going to take an inhale, okay, and remember we're going to have that ball between our chin and our chest. Level 1, folks, we're just lifting up the head. Okay, and resting it back down. Don't put any pressure or strain on your neck. Okay, if you can, level 2 then, you're going to come up a little bit further and back down. You don't need to go up into a full press up. Okay, so we're just working the top of the abdominals. In breath, balls between our chin and our chest. It's a little half crunch, back down. In breath, exhale up. Make sure that core is engaged. Slow and steady in the lower face. Good. Lifting up. Get those shoulders up. Brilliant. If not, just keep the shoulders on the mat. Just lifting up the head slightly. Back down. Baby steps. Don't put any strain on the neck. Two more if you can. down. Good job. Stretch the legs out, take a few breaths, and when you're ready, just roll over onto your left side for me. Grab your cushion if you need to. Left side, we're going to do our knee tucks with our right leg. Okay. Left leg can be bent up, right hand used for balance. In breath prayers, exhale, we're lifting up, keeping it in line with the body. Out nice and straight. Okay, try not to let it dip in. Keep a wee eye on it. Just keep it in its natural line. Tucking it up. Out nice and straight. Long, strong limbs. Brilliant. Hip and glutes, really feeling it. Up, squeezing up everything nice and tight. We're not rocking backwards and forwards. Core's engaged. We're going to do 2 more if you can. Squeeze up, straighten out. Control that breath. Don't forget about it. Well done, last one, and relax. Just roll back over onto your back for me. Stretch the legs out, take a couple of breaths. Well done, okay. Last exercise we're going to do, folks. We're going to try do a double leg lower. Okay, so a couple of options. Level 1, we'll just start off with the feet slightly bent up. Keep the head, neck, shoulders on the mat. And your double leg lower is just going to be a lowering down to the feet to the floor. Okay. Level 2, you can make it a little bit harder to straighten those legs out a little bit more, but keep the bend in the knees. Okay. And level 3, the hardest one, will be a straight leg coming down. You can either rest both feet onto the floor, restart, or you can recoil them back up. So both together, back up. But I want you to do 4 of these for me. Okay, so you choose your level. If you've had any tummy pains, folks, any stomach bags, abdominal surgery, okay, and feeling the pull, make sure you stay on level 1. Okay, and just nice and gently lower the feet down, starting off. If you can manage it up nice and straight, control that breathing. Never hold the breath. Keep the legs together if you can. Recoil them back up to the ceiling, or let them gently drop to the floor. Don't let them pick up speed as they're lowering down. Good, just do 4. I'll do 1 more. And once you're done, just straighten out the legs. Take a couple of breaths. Well done. Close the eyes. Just take 2 or 3 big deep breaths in for me. And when you're ready, just bend up both knees. Bring the right ankle up onto the left knee. Right hand out, just pushing away slightly on the right thigh. Just get that breath back down into your normal rhythm. When you're ready, just lift up the left foot off the mat, bring it towards the body. Bring the left hand out around the outside, the left knee. Right hand just goes through the little gap we've made with the legs, and we grab hold of the knee or the shin. Head and neck still rested on the mat. Just breathing in and out. On your next exhale, just release the foot back down to the floor. Right ankle down to the mat. Take up the left ankle onto the right leg. Left hand just pushing away. The left leg. Just focus focusing on the stretch of the body, folks, and the breath, just for the last few moments of your practice. Lifting up the right foot then towards the body, right hand and around the outside of the right leg, left hand through this triangle gap we've made, grab hold. Hold that stretch if we can. If not, just stay in that first stretch. Okay, stretch out the glutes. Same stretch. And on your next exhale is then lower the leg back down to the mat. Both feet down. Okay, right leg up nice and straight. Hands are just behind the hamstring. Grab hold. Again, keep the head and neck on the mat. Just breathe it in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just a few ankle circles. Try to keep that leg nice and long and strong. Just change direction. And just lower the leg back down to the floor. Left leg up nice and straight. Hands in behind. Again, just try to keep my leg nice and straight. Just focusing on the stretch down through the back of the leg. A few ankle circles. Change direction. Just lower down to the floor. Bring both knees up in towards the chest if we can, hands around. Make ourselves into a nice little tight ball. Just take a little rock side to side, just massaging out the back if we can. And then front to back with the knees. Side to side one last time. And just release the knees back down to the floor. Just straighten out both legs, both hands by your side. Just take an inhale, and on the exhale, if we can, bring both hands up and out over the back of the head, just to wherever feels comfortable for you. Just stretch up through the hands and push down through the toes. So full stretch of the body. Like somebody's pulling your hands and somebody's pulling your legs. Just take 2 deep breaths here for me. And bring both hands back by your side again. And let the breath return to its normal rhythm. Just in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just take your time, folks, before you think about coming up. Now we roll on onto the side into a sitting position and then eventually up into a standing position. Like I always say, take your time, give your feet a little pump out, arms a little swing, get that blood flowing. Okay, especially if you've been lying on the floor, there's been lights above you. Okay, if you're feeling a wee bit dizzy or anything, have a wee sip of water before you get up and get going again. Hope you all really enjoyed that. There'll be a new one up again next week. In the meantime, please stay safe, stay well, keep exercising. Hope to see you all soon.